Welcome back. This is Lone Wolf, and we're playing Vintage Story 1.19.5 on a world that I created in 1.18.15. So this is just a continuation of that series. Now, in between episodes, I checked with a friend of mine that is more knowledgeable than I, and mentioned to him about my calf problem. Now, how do I have a pig in here? I have two calves, and I have a pig. I have a pregnant pig. So my pig oh my gosh, how is this even possible? This is just totally messed up. This is so freaking messed up, I can't even stand it. So, you a sow, you're pregnant, you're a boar. How did a pig get in there? And how did it get pregnant? So, in my calm voice, I spoke to a friend of mine in between episodes. I spoke to him specifically about my calf issue. And you know what he told me? Something that I absolutely cannot believe. But apparently, it's true. He told me that they can climb over, jump over 2 high fences. I don't believe that. That is to say, it's just my mind can't comprehend that being true. I believe and trust my friend. So if my friend says they can do it, even if I can't comprehend it, that doesn't mean it isn't true. So here we are. I tend to play with 3 tall fences, or have tended to play with 3 tall fences, 3 high fences, but I haven't here. I was unaware that there was any need for it. But now my friend is telling me that you need 3 tall. I grew up in ranch country, and I worked on a ranch. And I can tell you that no livestock can get over a 2-meter high fence. They don't do it. They don't do it. I don't think they're capable of doing it. I've seen animals caught up in 2-meter high fences, stuck there like a stuffed pig, because guess what? They can't get over it. They can get entangled in a fence, but they cannot get over a 2-meter high fence. Just is not in the DNA. So, since my friend is telling me that that is a possibility of what happened, I am addressing that problem. But I am going to go into creative, and I'm going to replace my 2 calves that are not here, and I'm going to set them to the correct generation. That is, they're going to be Gen 1. Because that's what they were when they were born. So, I'm going to correct a problem with the game. I mean, and look at that. How does a pregnant pig get in here? Go pig. Go pig. Go pig. Go pig. Stop being stupid, pig. Go. Wow. Alright, so now I need to make this 3 high. Oh my goodness. Seriously. I know the dev team has told us, oh yeah, we just fixed things so that they can't get over blah blah blah. because there were too many animals that could get over too high fences, etc. Well, my level of being upset is not satisfied by their admitting that, hey, there's a problem. So I don't know how I got a pregnant sow in here. That's just the most ridiculous thing I've heard of. I do like my fences 3 high, but there should be no need for it. Whether a bear can get in here or not. Now, the pig could have gotten in here by walking up this dirt ramp that I made. I knew that was a thing. I'm not sure why I have a bucket out here. There's no water out here. Wow. And if you remember, I was talking about earlier, I'll play the game. And if the game, if I can't beat the game, whatever. The difference between playing the game, playing against how it's supposed to be, playing against how hard it's supposed to be. But then there's playing against the game where you're playing against the game doing things that are wrong. That I won't do. That is not in my wheelhouse of what I'm willing to do. Clearly, my too high fence for my farm has protected my farm. Nobody has gotten into my farm, knock on wood. But then the things that would want to get into my farm are rabbits and raccoons. And I don't know of anything else that wants to get into my farm. Maybe the pigs, I don't know. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How did I even break that? How did I even break that? Gosh. And did you see how easy it broke? This is just stupid. Sorry, I have no tolerance for when the game is my enemy. Absolutely none whatsoever. How did I even break that? It happened so quick. It's like if I wanted to break you that quick, I couldn't do it. Alright, well, I guess since I'm in creative, let's go spawn some calves. So that one says Gen 1 and this says Gen nothing. Okay. And now I'm going to have to dig into my notes and get the Gen set, which I do. Okay. Come on. Well, that didn't work. Did you change the commands again? Okay. Not looking at an entity. Okay, well, we'll make it so that I'm looking at an entity. All right, Gen 1. No, I didn't think this was going to be easy. Oh my goodness. Dang it. Ah. Oh my gosh. Okay. You're the dude. You're gonna sit there, that's fine. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am frustrated. And I'm pissed. Okay. Am I looking at you? Alright. Gen 1. Gen 1. Gen 1, Gen 1. Alright, so now I have 4 calves as Gen 1s. This is ridiculous. I would have to do things like this as an administrator when I was one for a large server. Because things go wrong. And so as an administrator, I had to learn how to do all these things. So that's how I know how to do these things. Because I go around cheating in my worlds. But because I needed to know these things to help players on the server. Because they shouldn't have to play against the game either. Alright, 4 calves. And now if I lose a calf, I won't be as happy about it. And I'm not happy about it as is. Oh my gosh. So ridiculous. Oh, you have a pregnant pig show up in your cow corral. Well, I don't know how that happened, but you know, stuff happens. No, it doesn't happen. A 2-high fence is plenty. Should be plenty. That needs to go away. Easiest way to make it go away is just like that. Okay. So we did some creative mode things in my non-creative mode world. I did really like being able to walk up here and see what was going on. And I can see that that pig could have entered that way. Anything could have entered that way. Hares, wolves, whatever. And I'm pretty sure that the pig can get pregnant through the fence, by the way. So that's not a shock to me. Whatever. So now I'm going to make more stone fence and get all my stone fences at 3 high. They shouldn't have to go to 3 high. Oh, for crying out loud. And that gets you only one. It takes a lot of stones to make these fences. You know, you've watched me go out and gather them. It takes a lot of time to gather them. What the heck? Okay, whatever. Let's get on the fence from up here. I think. I don't know how come I'm able to jump up onto that fence. Tyron had changed the fence to be 1.2 blocks high to prevent things from jumping over them. And I got my fences at 2. How are they jumping over that? The answer is nobody's going to explain it to me. No one's going to have an answer for me. My friend said, hey, go 3. I'm going 3. And I'm not upset about having to go 3, other than I'm being forced to go 3. Shouldn't be required to go to 3 high. I could understand something getting in my farm from, say, crawling up that tree and jumping in, or crawling up this tree and jumping in. I've been more concerned about that. I had no concerns about 2 high fence at all. I have so much experience with 2 high fence. And this is when people were generally just making 1 high fences. So I was a weirdo already going 2. But then I actually did go 3. And I did the 3 because of the bears, because the bears could crawl over too many things. So I just took the extra precaution and went 3. They've added a lot of animals to this game. And I know some of them were being able to get over the fence, and they changed the animals' ability to go over something that high. I'm confused, and I will ask someone on the dev team about it. That particular person probably won't know the answer, but maybe could get the answer for me. And this particular person has always been extremely generous in helping me with things. And I've done everything I can to help that person too. So I think it's been a reciprocal relationship. All I know is I'm fortunate enough that this particular person still works with me and doesn't make me feel like a piece of crap because I'm asking him questions. Some of the people make you feel that way. Oh, did you post an issue in GitHub? No, I didn't. No, didn't. Ever have posted an issue in GitHub? Planning on posting an issue in GitHub. But maybe I will. Sorry, this is a serious wolf bitching session. I'm pissed off about this. I'm pissed off because I had to go in creative to correct something that the game screwed up on. And some people will look at that and say, well, you just cheated. Well, you know, you can judge however you want. I'll judge myself the way I feel is fair, and no, there's no cheating going on here. But people are welcome to think and say whatever they want. I also never made any promises that I wouldn't go into creative in my life. I reserve the right to do whatever I think I need to do. I have not been doing that, but I reserve the right to do that. Anyways, maybe I should just throw this whole recording away, this whole episode. I don't know. Nobody wants to listen to this nonsense, including me. What I wanted. Ah. I don't know if I've made enough stone fence, but... Oh, what, am I standing in your way? No, this is higher than that block. Okay. That's supposed to be true. And yet, where are my calves? Well, they're back now, aren't they? I mean, one, I probably was just going to let that go and just chalk that up to some mystery. But two crossed the line for me. Half my calves. I have them in a corral because I want to keep them, not have them just disappear. I intend for them to breed and have babies and produce more and produce milk for me and fat and everything else that I want from them. I'm not corralling them and fencing them in because I think it's fun. Doing it for my own selfish as a player, I think needs to be. Anyways, hopefully I'm done bitching now. I do apologize, but It was what it was. And here we are. We've wasted most of an episode with me doing things that I shouldn't have had to do. Well, hello, Cal. I'd love to have you come join us. But you're not in the right... Why? I can't understand why I have this bucket here. I would have a bucket here for a water source. There's no water in here. I'll look forward to seeing you cows turn into adults. I mean, there's no water in here. There's water in there. I can't quite figure out why I have a bucket there. Alright, so we know the farm's taken care of. We've got flax where we can have flax. Leaving the soil fallow for it to recover where it needs to recover. And I'm ready to go on an adventure. Which in this case means head back south. I was really happy with what I was seeing down this way. Forest out there seemed to offer me lots of flowers that I'm looking for. And I want more of them. So here we go. I really haven't done much road building, and I am known as a road builder because I build roads, but what I've done because it was really helpful. But there's a lot I haven't done that would still be helpful, but all in time. I used to, when these were first introduced, I was like, oh my, am I going to get torn up by these things? No, but in real life, those things would shred your skin, the flesh right off your bones. They've got very long needles that are very strong and will easily penetrate your flesh. That's how they protect themselves. That is the forest that I'm heading for. We have met lots of bad things out here. We've met at least one wolf and bear. There's the bear right there. That's a brown bear. We've run into him before. If I'm going to try to take him out, I need far more spears on me. Because they take a lot of spears to kill. And I want him gone. See the two wolves behind him? Thank you for standing there. Dang it. I had to lay down. That was what I was hoping. One more hit. I don't know how many times I hit him, but I had to hit him an awful lot. Brown bears are not easy to kill. And I think more than how I want the pelt to. Surely I have an absolute piece of crap spear that I can toss away. Not the worst one. Looks like it. Wow. But I want all my spears. I want all my gear. And I see 2 wolves that need to be taken out, so assuming they're still where they were. Hopefully speaking, I don't want to go through the water. I want to run. And the wolves were in the background there. Do I see one? There's one right there. There's the other one in the water. Alright. Oh my goodness. Glorious, glorious. They got in the water. They were far enough away that they didn't run. Fantastic. 2 less beasts for me to contend with. Come on, harvest already. I don't know what you're thinking, team, with this weird thing where you harvest the thing, it stops harvesting, and nothing happens. I don't understand the logic there. But in the end, we want the crappy ones here. Got all the crappy ones? I think so. So, I want to protect these. I either spat on them or get them into the lime water. 2 days. Now what if those are in here? How many days in here? 5 days. It just can't be in the stupid trunk. The trunk just accelerates the running process, just as it does with all the foods. Alright, so I want forget-me-nots. That's what I'm here for. Terra Preta, of course. Not counting on any of that. Not counting on a hole. Not counting on drifters. Oh my gosh. You need to bring shears, Wolf. Because this is horrible. Now we're out of the woods. So we're out of the woods, but that doesn't mean there are no forget-me-nots out here. I just think it's far less likely. And of course, now that we're through the gauntlet of badness and all of my complaining, I'm sorry. We're at the end of the episode, so I'm going to say thanks for watching. I had fun playing, except when I wasn't having fun playing. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing to my channel, and thank you to all of those who already have. If you like a video, please click on that like button and let the world know you liked it. If you have any questions, comments, whatever you'd like to share, please post those in the comments. I'd love to read them all. As always, come watch me in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.